is coming in. I keep checking the horizon. And I'll stand on the bow, feel the waves come crashing in, come crashing down, down, down on me. You say, be still, my love, open up your heart, let the light shine in. But don't you understand, I already have a plan. I'm waiting for my real life to begin. When I awoke today, suddenly nothing happened. But in my dreams I slew the dragon. Down this beaten path and up this cobbled lane, I'm walking in my old footsteps once again. And you say, just be here now, forget about the past. Your mask is wearing thin. Just let me throw one more dice. I know that I can win. I'm waiting for my real life to begin. And you say, be still, my love, open up your heart, let the light shine in. Don't you understand, I already have a plan. I'm waiting for my real life to begin.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody in here? Hello? Holy sheep! You scared the crap out of me.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? A strange boy enters your room without your permission, scares you, and you're sorry? That's messed up. It's patriarchy at work right there.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Your mom told me to come on up, and I thought it was weird, but not gonna lie, it was just weird enough that I wanted to do it.
She's not my mom.
Right. Sorry.
And you are?
Yeah, I'm Marcus. I live next door, so we're kind of neighbors. That's dumb. We are neighbors. Actually, if you look out your window right here, you can see straight into my window. Shoot. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Or maybe we lean into it? You know, get some walkie-talkies. We can become best friends and fall madly in love, one of those boy next door romance tropes. One day you're looking at me, and it's like you're seeing me for the first time. You're like, Marcus, I've never realized how devastatingly handsome you are. I can see I'm doing my usual job at being normal. Right, so here's the deal. My mom saw you moving in, and she was like, hey, Marcus, there's a girl moving in next door. She looks the same age as you. You should go say hi. And if I go home now, she's going to have a million questions, and I better have some answers, or she's going to be like, Marcus, you mean you went over there and you didn't ask that poor girl anything about herself, and all you did was stand there and talk about you? So, can I ask you a few questions?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll start with an easy one. How old are you?
15.
So, you're a sophomore?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm a junior. I see you're a minimalist. And you like to draw.
No,
Holy
don't.
crap, and you're good. You did draw these, right? Who is she? Do you have any more? Sorry. No way. You do Creatures Calamities too? Seriously, I play too. Is she one of your characters?
Yeah.
What is she, human?
No. She's a celestial cleric.
So she's like an angel or the daughter of an angel?
She wasn't born a celestial. She was created, chosen because she was special.
Well, she's cool looking.
Thank you.
I've got a group of friends that meet to play CNC after school. Over the summer, we've been meeting at my house. Actually, this weekend, we're having a 4-hour marathon to finish up the summer quest. I'm the game master, so I write all the quests. You should join. Unless you already have a group. Do you already have a group?
I just play online.
Well, that's sad. No offense.
Offense taken.
I mean, playing online is fine, but having a real group of friends, real people in a room goofing off and being weird, there's just nothing like it. You should join us.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't have the best luck with people.
I can understand that. People can be real jerks sometimes, but I think we're a pretty decent group. I mean, I'm there, and I don't think I'm a jerk. In fact, that's the thing I like the most about myself. Just give it some thought, okay?
I'll think about it.
Huzzah! I'm taking it as a yes, and I'm gonna leave before you can change your mind. I'll let you know when the next quest is gonna start. It's been really awesome meeting you, m'lady. See you in the neighborhood.
Bye.
We cannot go on like this. Half the soldiers have been wiped out, the village has been infected with the vampire flu, and Septima has received a summons from her lady mother to return home immediately. We have given all we can to this quest.
You swore an oath that you would see this evil put down and install a new king on the throne.
What good is a new king when the land he rules has been burnt to ashes and the people feast only on blood? What good is a new king when the soldiers he leads are as weak as newborn kittens? They have no food.
There's no going back, barbarian. There are things at work here that you cannot see. I've set pieces in place and plans in motion. And if you do not follow through on your path, what will become of the realm and its people?
Now it comes to a head. It's all about your plans and your strategies. Perhaps you mean to set yourself up as High King.
Oh, don't be a fool.
Do not call us fools. I lost a limb for your war.
See this through, and your sacrifice will be rewarded.
But how much more can be asked from us? The sword of Calesia stolen by a water demon, the elixir of life wasted on a toothmonger, the spell of plenty used to feed a village of hidden vampires.
That was a mess.
The list goes on.
A string of bad luck.
Bad luck. Bad luck. Hell's bells, mystic. It's more of a curse. If we continue on, I'm afraid we shall meet a very nasty end. I, for one, should like to live to fight another day.
What say you, Bard? Are you of the same mind?
I have beautiful leniency, but she is relentless. If my will were my own, I will see this through.
You would see this through? While your health diminishes at every single turn? You would see this through to your death!
Yeah, to my death, if needs be.
'Tis only a fear of her lady mother that makes her speak these words.
You do not comprehend my mother's great power. My father, who's a mighty warrior, trembles before my mother. My brothers, strong and brave, tumble over themselves like puppies to do her bidding. When you can stand before my lady mother's crushing power and plead your case while keeping her heart from beating out your chest, then you may speak of her. And when you are finished, I will run you through for the insult.
My. It seems I've chosen the wrong warriors for this quest. Next time I have a task of this magnitude, I shall send word to Septima's lady mother first.
She will refute you. She does not play game of your sword.
We need to rouse the elf, so he may tell us his mind on these weighty matters.
I have tried and he will not be woken.
Let him be. With each breath he gains in health and healing.
If this is so, then why not for the rest of us? Let us go home to recoup our losses and regain our strength!
There is no time! The new king must be in place by the start of a new season.
Are
When
you
we swore our
swearing
oath,
us,
we
Shadow
stood
Mage?
before you.
Guys, shut up! I can't hear what my mom is saying!
Come on, Mom. Please. Please, Mom, please. I will. You're the best mom in the whole wide world. I want you to know that. I want you to know that you meet me. And... Okay, right. Love you too. Bye. She says I can stay.
He's going home.
So he's gonna what? Hide? What a brave warrior.
Dude, he's almost dead. Do you know how long it has taken me to get to his level? He's not going out this way. He's going back to his castle so he can rest and rebuild his army.
All right. What about the rest of you? What do you want to do? Somebody wake up Jackie.
What? I'm awake. What I miss?
We lost over half the army.
I got the vampire flu.
I lost an arm.
Did anyone have a restoring spell?
Yes.
And?
Bad roll.
Didn't help that we've been dragging around your sleeping carcass for 2 hours.
Elves don't sleep. I was in a trance.
The drool on the table suggests otherwise.
Anyways, couldn't you have just left me somewhere?
Tried to. Had to keep running back to save you from assassins.
Really?
Yeah.
The story writes itself.
So you guys took me with you. I feel the love, guys. I feel the love.
It didn't matter. Our roll's been so mad, it would have made it any worse.
Okay, come on. Let me see the dice.
There's nothing wrong with the dice.
We're cursed.
By who?
Charlie's mom.
You come at my mom. Do not come at my mom, bro. I will administer your beatdown like you've never had.
Settle down, Charlie. It was a joke. I suggest we get some rest and regain our forces before continuing on.
Short rest?
A long rest.
What does that mean for the game?
We finish it next week when we're back in school.
No, that won't work. We have to finish the quest today.
Why?
Because where would the glory be in victory without strife?
You don't have to make it this hard.
It's war. What do you think war is like? Frolicking through flowers and throwing pixie dust?
I hate pixies.
I thought there'd be more singing.
Seriously?
What?
Jenny?
I'm a bard. There will come a
poet whose weapon is his word.
He will slay you with his tongue.
But I hope you remember that song got us out of a brawl with a company of ogres. Okay. I vote we keep playing, but can I remind you two that this is a game? It's supposed to be fun.
We know it's a game.
We just take this particular game very seriously.
We noticed.
Just think about what you'll accomplish here today.
Can you guarantee that I'll still be alive at the end?
I can guarantee you that your great deeds will be sung from the halls of the gods.
Shut up.
Okay. Why don't we take a short rest to regain some health, and I, Elmfret the Elf, shall guard the river crossing to guarantee that none of the dam shall cross whilst you rest. All in agreement?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
What now?
Now you roll.
Marcus?
What?
When they wake up in 30 minutes, they're going to be in a very bad mood. I have something amazing planned for the rest of this quest.
Amazing?
Yeah, something unexpected to get them excited about finishing the quest.
Yeah. Wait, roll a d20
For what?
to see if Elmford is successful at guarding the bridge all night.
How is this possible? A 2?
Perfect. You only needed 1. Rest up. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
How still the world is tonight.
Not a flicker of light on yonder banks. Not a movement from man nor creature. The world has been muffled. The wind has quieted. Not even a breath of a breeze. This is a dark omen.
So she's up in her room, Miss Newworth? I'll just walk up these stairs right here and knock on her door very loudly and announce myself. Hey.
Hi.
I didn't want to scare you again. I like what Joan's place. Garbage bag chic is all over the TikToks right now.
I won't be here long enough to make unpacking worthwhile.
Where are you going? Are you at least staying until tomorrow?
Yes.
Good, because I've come to ask you a question. Don't put that face on.
What face?
The face that says, who does this a-hole think he is asking me questions?
That's just what my face does when I'm not paying attention to it.
Well, pay more attention to it. It's kind of hostile.
What do you want, Marcus from next door?
We have nicknames? Didn't know we'd progress that far, but it also brings up a fairly pertinent question. The face is back. Well, I'm just gonna come out with it. I don't know your name. I'm glad you see the humor in this.
Also, the potential.
True. You could have a complete rebrand. Might I make a few suggestions? Galadriel.
Nice, powerful, beautiful, but comes with too many expectations.
Mikasa.
I'm not really a fighter.
Princess Peach. Princess Mononoke. Princess Leia.
I don't think I could handle people calling me princess.
You think a princess and a guy like me?
No, I don't. I think I better stick with something simple, like Jane or Jenny or Joan.
Joan? Your name's Joan? Seems like a missed opportunity.
Life is full of missed opportunities.
Cynical.
Real. You said you came over to ask me a question?
Right. Joan the Cynic, I would like to formally invite you on a quest against the King of the Damned and a vampire army. Do you accept?
No. I told you, I only play online.
I remember you told me that, but I also remember I told you that's kind of sad, and I'd hate for you to miss another great opportunity. Besides, you only be jumping in for the end of the quest, and then it's over.
The quest already started?
Yeah, but I think the group could use a little push over the finish line.
Your friends think this is a good idea?
They will think it's a great idea.
So you didn't ask them?
The best quests are the ones full of surprises. Please, Joan, the realm of Goldom needs you. Think of the children.
You are so weird.
Agreed. Please, Joan, will you save my quest? Will you heed the call? What else you got going on today?
Tell me what's happened so far.
He said he'd be back by now.
I hope he went to go get donuts. I like donuts.
It's right down here. We call it the lair. Why does everything I say sound so cringy? Hey guys, I'm back, and I bring with me my new neighbor and BFF, Joan.
Hi.
Welcome, fair maiden.
What brings you to our small, smelly chamber of secrets?
Me. I brought her here. Can we get her a seat? I've heard your complaints, and your woes have not fallen upon deaf ears. I offer you the solution in the form of one, Joan.
What exactly do you mean?
Joan is joining the quest.
Is that legal?
Seriously?
Hear me out, just hear me out.
Has she ever played before? Are we going to have to spend the next hour building her a character?
She has played. Joan's been playing longer than we have, and she already has a character.
Who's her character?
Joan plays a celestial cleric.
We already have a cleric.
Well, now we have two. Isn't that great? Think of all the candles and incense they'll burn.
So she's just gonna jump in? You can do that?
I didn't know you could do that. You can. It's not great game etiquette, but you can. Most game masters don't allow it.
Well, I'm just wacky like that. Can we just try it, please?
Sure. It's the neighborly thing to do. And it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
A neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Perfect. Everybody agrees.
I didn't agree.
I'm ignoring you. So, before we get started, why don't we have some introductions? Let's start with Mr. Grumpy.
I'm Pierce. I've been friends with Marcus since K5. I'm rethinking my life choices right now.
Oh, Pookie, don't be that way.
Oh, I'm Marley. I go to school with these two idiots. I also play softball, so I'm not just a nerd, I'm also a jock. I'm basically a triple threat.
I'm Jackie. I attend St. Xavier's uptown. The group sneaks me into their C&C club, though. I like listening to music and reading.
And long walks on the beach.
I do actually enjoy long walks on the beach.
I'm Charlie, not Chuck, Chaz, or Charles! I go to school with those three.
He skipped a couple grades.
If you can ignore the fact that he's constantly the smartest person in the room, he's actually a fairly decent guy.
I am. Fairly decent. They'll write that on your tombstone. Here lies Charlie, not Chuck, Chaz, or Charles. He was a fairly decent guy.
Your turn.
Hi, I'm Joan.
Sounds like an old person's name.
Joan is starting school with us on Monday, and I'm hoping she'll join the C&C club. So, play nice.
I'm always nice.
I already told Joan about the quest, so she knows what's going on.
Does she know about the curse?
There is no curse.
There's definitely a curse.
As the game master, I can tell you with the utmost certainty that there is no curse. So, Joan, how do you want to begin?
I could...
Very promising.
My character, Bertram Holiday, Bert to his friends, is over here at Warwick's castle. Why don't you join him there?
All right, I travel to Warwick's castle.
Your role, m'lady.
Sir, a maid has entered the yard.
Well, then tell her she may exit the same way she entered. I've told you, we have no food here to offer.
I explained that to her, sir. She's asked to see you.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Seems she has followed you. If you come in peace, you are welcome. But know that any disciple of the King of the Damned will only be met with the sharp end of a blade.
On my honor, I wish you no harm to you nor anyone of this castle.
Then come, share my fire. Go get some rest, soldier. It's only a bit of warm water with some herbs in it, but it's better than nothing on a day like this.
I thank you.
If we are to be friends, you should call me Bert. What is your name, maid?
I'm known as Archaea. I see you're a halfling. I've known many halflings in my day, and maybe I know some of your kinsmen.
If that be so, maid, then I'm the bearer of bad news. The Polyday clan was wiped out a year ago. I'm the last of my line.
I knew a Drummond Polyday. He played a fine fiddle.
My cousin.
I am sorry. I pray his passage into the great beyond was filled with music as sweet as his own, and that he was welcomed as a son into the halls of plenty.
You are a cleric?
I am. Is that a comfort?
Even these days, even the damned masquerade as clerics and call themselves good.
Thus it has always been. Tell me your tale, and I might prove myself a good standing to you yet.
I am called Bert. I'm a barbarian on a quest to overthrow the king of the damned and install a new king on the throne.
Do you do this on your own, barbarian?
I am not such a fool. There is a band of us. We hold the land to the south side of the Golden River. The damned hold the land to the north. You catch us paused for breath. In truth, we begin to lose heart. We lost over half our army. And there is talk of a curse.
A curse?
Aye, a string of misfortunes that has left many dead, wounded, or without weapons or rations. I myself, as you can tell, have fallen victim. I know not of what use I can be now.
Do not fear, barbarian. You will be of good service to your men yet. It is the will of my God.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. Yes, I'm here. Tell me how.
Who are you talking to?
It's all right, Bertie. May I touch your wound?
Why? What you gonna do to it?
I'm going to bring your arm back.
Say what?
With what spell?
Regenerate.
That's a level 12 spell. You'll need a prayer wheel.
I know, I've got one.
What level are you?
17.
Nice. That's even higher than Pierce.
So when you find all this time to play, I thought foster kids didn't get a lot of time to goof around.
I didn't say anything. Everybody knows Miss Newworth is a foster mom. She always has at least one kid staying with her.
So what? Am I just one of the many kids you've lured into your game to humiliate?
God, no. Pierce is just...
A what? Go on, I'm a what?
You know what you are.
I got into Creatures and Calamities when I was in the 6th grade. I saw a group of kids playing at the library, and it seemed like a lot of fun. I pretended to read, but really, I listened the entire time. That year, my dad bought me a fancy computer. The first thing I did was go to Creatures and Calamities sites and start creating characters. A couple months later, I joined my first online quest. I've been playing as Archaea since I was 11.
I was just curious.
Do you have any other characters?
No.
Really? I have 4 that I play as. One is just a box with eyes.
His name is Sir Box-a-Lot, and he's terrible.
It's absolutely no help in a fight.
I just like playing as Archaea.
So, do you want to work the spell?
Please. Sure.
Okay, all you gotta do is roll the dice, cast the spell, make a big motion with your prayer wheel.
Or just roll the dice.
No way. We do things right here. Joan?
So you want me to do the whole spell?
It's our way.
Oh, God of mist, oh, God of time, take you, this power of mine, turn to purpose to fabricate and make Bert's arm regenerate!
I feel it working.
Roll the dice, Joan.
Come on, Papa needs a new arm.
It's not gonna work.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you, we're good.
I'm telling you, you're not.
I'm sorry, Captain. There's no more food to be found.
No more food? Not even one egg to be found? I own 500 of the finest chickens given to me after completing the quest of the knob socket. And you're telling me no eggs? By thunder!
I'm sorry, Captain.
Indeed. Now you listen to me. What am I?
What are you, Captain?
Yes! Am I not Warwick the Tiefling? Am I not the High Priest of Vaculae? Or am I a joke?
Well, you're greater than the King of the Damned himself, Captain!
Precisely. You do not have the honor of being my servant, but the privilege of being the most worst incompetent, dribbling, sniveling, gibbering, jabbering idiot of a servant in all gold them.
Yes, Captain.
You tell me there's no eggs? Tell me who stole them. Tell me that before I kick you out for being a liar and a thief.
Nobody stole anything, Captain. There's a curse on us.
And more talk of curses. You servants are a superstitious bunch.
Well, I'm begging your pardon, Captain, but I'm only a little stitious.
Bring me 4 dozen of eggs and 2 gallons of milk before noon, or pray for mercy on your soul.
Captain, I tell you, there will be no eggs. But maybe, if you consent to see the maid, then she can make the chickens lay eggs again.
Blast you! You tell me that girl is still here?
I told her to go, but she will not.
I did not tell you to tell her to go. I told you to throw her out.
She's just so persuasive, Captain.
I'm going to throw you down the stairs.
No, Captain, please!
Well, persuade me not to. I hear it's very easy. I hear any little girl can do it.
You won't get rid of her by throwing me down the stairs.
Where is she now?
Down in the yard with the soldiers.
Hey! Yes, you!
Be you Warwick?
Yes, I'm Warwick. Get in here. Move.
Good morning, Captain Warwick. You're to give me a horse and some soldiers and escort me to Septima. Those are your orders from my god.
Orders? From your god? Why didn't you tell me she was mad? And just, who is your god? Tell him that I don't take orders from anyone. Have this little girl escorted by some of the men.
You think that's what's going to happen, but you'll find it will work out quite differently. You said you'd not seen me yet. Here I am.
She has a point, Captain.
Hold your tongue.
Yes, Captain.
Now you
I will not need many of your soldiers. God will rise up an army for the cross the river and take back land we lost.
Cross the river? Take back the land?
Yes. Bertie will come with me.
Bertie? Bertie?
I believe she was referring to Sir Bertram Holiday.
You dare call Sir Bertram Holiday, son of chieftain, Grand Thrib Holiday, and the skull crusher of 12 realms? Bertie?
Bert?
Is this true about the skull crusher?
Yes, sir.
Hey, send the skull crusher to me. You go wait in the yard.
Yes, Captain.
You watch her, you dithering imbecile.
Oh, that's okay.
Bertie. Bertie? What sort of barbarian lets himself be called Bertie?
Well, I didn't have the heart to tell her to stop.
Am I to call you Bertie from now on?
I wish you wouldn't. I'm afraid it would cause irreparable damage to your skull.
This girl.
Archaea.
Fine. This Archaea? She says you've been offered to go with her. What for? Don't you see she's mad?
Warwick, there is something about her. I'm not the only one who feels this way.
The soldiers? No doubt half of them are in love with her.
No. To them, she is sister, mother, counselor, captain.
I'm the only captain here.
I meant only that there is something about her that puts strength in a warrior's heart and makes them want to follow her. Maybe worth trying?
Oh, come on. Common sense was never your strong point. But this is too much.
What good is common sense? If we had any common sense, we'd flee for our lives.
Don't you remember when we stood on Mount August and slaughtered thousands of the living dead? There our enemies felt our teeth for once.
Memory is short in wartime. The men are frightened now, and I tell you, nothing can save us but a miracle. You and I can't work miracles.
You think she has some miracles in her?
I think Archaea herself is a bit of a miracle. And I think she's the last card left in our hand.
She wants one of my horses!
I will pay for the horse.
You will? You are as bad as she is.
We need a few mad people now. I will take her to Septima. Do you go with us?
I cannot decide.
Decide.
I can't!
Archaea! Will you let us go, Bertie?
Come up. Get yourself together. Try harder.
What do you mean when you say that? Your God has instructed you to give me orders.
He has.
Are you sure these messages that you receive are from your God?
They are from God.
Or your imagination?
Of course, that's how messages from God come to us.
Checkmate.
So, your God says that I am to give you a horse and some priceless armor.
And I am to crown the new king.
You are to crown the new king.
Yes.
Anything else?
Not at present. Thank you.
I suppose you think raising a siege is as easy as chasing a cow out of the meadow. Have you ever seen the vampires fight? They fight with a frenzy you can't begin to imagine.
You must only think about your duty to God.
We are not talking about God. We're talking about the practical affairs. I ask you again, have you ever seen the vampires battle? Have you ever seen them plunder, burn, turn the countryside into a river of blood?
You must not be afraid, Warwick.
Blast you! I am not afraid! If the damned take the river, you cannot stop them, nor 10,000 like you.
You are wrong. 10 like me can stop them with God on our side. I will teach them to fight, that the will of my God be done, and that you will drive the dam before you like sheep. You and Bertie will see a day where there is not a vampire left in this realm.
Those were some pretty words, and I half believe them. But my soldiers won't fight for your God when your God has not seen fit to provide them with food.
The soldiers are starving?
Aye, the chickens are refusing to supply us with eggs. It is part of the curse we are under.
There's no bloody curse.
Then what do you call it?
I'm
Not
here.
curse.
I'm here. Tell me how. God has instructed me to get food for your soldiers.
Oh, and how exactly are you supposed to do that?
I will tell the chickens what God demands of them, and they will listen.
Warwick?
Wait, you're a chicken whisperer?
Do you have a spell for that?
Are you gonna break the curse?
There is no curse.
There is definitely a curse, and your refusal to acknowledge it is very disturbing.
Joan, you're in the barn with the chickens. Bert takes you to the barn with the chickens. What would you like to do?
Give them a stern talking to.
Wait, did you know chickens dream?
Yeah, dream of taking over the world.
Yeah, but the horses would never allow it. They're such naysayers.
Oh, God. Get it? Get it, naysayers? Get it?
The dad jokes are strong with this one.
Naysayers, get it?
How long have you all been friends?
Pierce, Molly, and I have known each other since K5.
Yeah, I joined the group later when I moved here in the 5th grade. I live next door to Marley.
Yep, she wouldn't leave me alone.
I'm nothing if not persistent.
It's nice that you all have each other.
Yeah. When I moved here from Minnesota, I thought I'd be able to hold on to my friends. That quickly became a false hope, though. When we talked, they weren't really interested in what I had to say, and when they talked, I just felt left out. But anyone who knows me knows I cannot spend more than 10 seconds by myself. So when I saw Marley, I knew we had to be friends.
Yeah, we had some of the same interests, so it just sort of worked.
I've never really fit with anybody, except maybe my dad.
Are you lonely?
Charlie, this is why you're so much fun to be around.
What?
You ask all of the awkward, inappropriate questions that the rest of us are just too polite to ask.
I don't get it. I want to know if she's lonely. I'm lonely all the time. So are you, so is Jackie, so is Pierce, although he'll never admit it.
Sometimes I feel lonely, especially when I'm missing my dad, but I have Archaea and my online group.
So all of your friends are online and imaginary?
And I'm okay with that. I don't need anybody.
What about your family? Don't you need your parents?
Well, I just have my dad, and he's so... Dad. I never really know what to expect with him. Sometimes he shows up, and it's amazing, and I never want him to leave. And other times...
I wish I was more like you.
You wish you had an absentee mom and a neglectful dad?
God, Pierce, no! Just wish I was more independent. It's like I always need a friend to feel
seen?
worthwhile.
Okay, so we're all messed up. Let's just blame our parents and move on.
I'm not messed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not.
The first time you played C&C as Sir Box-a-Lot, you ran the whole quest with a box on your head.
I cut out eye holes.
Yes, but you said, and I quote, "This is the happiest I've been in 12 years," end quote. And if we hadn't made you take the stupid box off your head the next time we played, you'd probably still be walking around with a stupid box on your head.
It's the freedom of anonymity. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's messed up.
Can we keep going now?
Right. Joan, you're in the barn with the chickens. What would you like to do?
Give them a stern talking to.
You speak chicken?
Don't you?
I have a feeling I'm going to.
I would like to use my Speaks with Animals spell.
Cast the spell.
What flies above and crawls below, whatever lives hidden in their holes. Be your mammal, reptile, or bird, may you understand my words. If it be a squeal, bark, or squawk, a bleeding mouth, or a shrill babak, may you understand my talk.
Roll. Nicely done. The chickens hear you and begin to respond.
Oh, what is it, milady? Surely I'm not come to eat us. What?
No, of course not, my friends. I have come to learn why you have stopped gifting your master with eggs. Surely it is better to give him the eggs he desires rather than end your days boiling in a pot.
Oh, milady, we have stopped laying eggs because it is too tedious. What? You may boil us in your pots and bake us in your pies for all we care, what?
Let me convince you, for the good of the soldiers, God has ordered it.
We only pray to chicken God.
Let me persuade you.
What's your charisma?
18.
Roll to see if you can persuade the chickens to lay eggs again.
Captain, she did it. The chickens are laying eggs again.
Warwick, move. Do you see why I must go with her now? Warwick, come with us.
I will stay. I am not quite ready to be made a fool.
Oh, come on.
Take a horse. Although, I expect full payment. And you may take 3 of my men with your own.
And the armor is God's will that I have it.
Then he may come and take it from me.
She's about to lead an army into a horde of vampires. She needs all the protection she can get.
I'm so confused. What army? Who put you in charge?
I'm here to help you guys finish the quest alive. Archaea has the skills. It's up to you if you want to fight with her or not.
I'm in.
You are a traitor.
What?
What if I don't want her to lead?
Then you'll probably end up dead. I'm offering to be a shield.
I don't see what the problem is. You have the extra armor and you're not even using it.
And if I ever need it?
Then she will give it back. I promise.
Come on, Pierce. Just loan the armor to Archaea. It's not doing you any good sitting in your armory.
Fine. Warwick loans Archaea the armor.
Charlie, your turn. What is Septima going to do?
Can she do nothing?
Sure she can, but doing nothing won't stop the vampires from advancing.
A good offense is your best defense.
Do you have anything in your armory or a spell?
What about diversion? Like what? I don't know. Release the horses?
I only have one. Send out a servant to distract him.
No! Septima's not a murderer. It's an old castle, right?
Yeah.
Well, an old castles use hawthorn wood to create chapels. Hawthorn has extra protection, right, Jackie? According to Elvish lore, that's what my shield's made out of. So what if we all gather inside the chapel, then we lock the doors, and we sprinkle the walls with holy water? That should buy us some time.
But she'll be trapped.
She's trapped either way. I'm just trying to buy us some time so you guys can get to me. I don't have enough health or men to fight with an army of vampires this big, and I'm not risking my people needlessly.
Let's see.
This better work.
It'll work.
Every time you say that, it works.
She must be magic.
Or her and Marcus are up to something.
What do you mean? Charlie, roll a d20. What do you mean, up to something? Are you accusing me and Joan of conspiring?
Conspiring? No, he didn't mean that. I thought he meant you guys were dating.
What?
Isn't that what up to something means?
I'm not up to something with anybody.
Yeah, she's not going to be here long enough to be up to something. You successfully put up the ward, and it holds off the vampires.
Are you leaving?
Probably.
When?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Are you sure you're leaving?
The longest I've ever stayed with a foster family is 6 months. So yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why?
They get tired of me or I do something wrong. The last family got a job transfer in a new state and I'm not allowed to leave the state, so lots of reasons.
So you're trapped, just like Septima. Okay. Listen, she doesn't have a lot of options. So, like Septima, she lays low, she puts up her defenses, and she hopes for rescue.
I don't need to be rescued. I can rescue myself.
Your turn, Pierce.
I'm going to rally my men and start the journey to Septima.
By the time you get there, the battle's already going to be over.
Or I'll get there just in time to rescue you.
Roll. Your words inspire your men to action, and they are soon on their way. Marley, your turn. As Bart and Archaea crest over the top of the hill outside of Septima's keep, they see spread before them an immense vampire army, thousands of the living dead, screaming and gnashing their teeth towards the castle. You see in the distance that the castle flag still flies, so you know they're still living in there. What do you want to do?
I follow the path of the fanatic, and I strike with holy fury.
Oh, nice!
Okay, yep, all right.
I cast a daylight spell as we and 3 other soldiers run straight into the vampire army, beheading and staking everybody we can reach.
Roll.
Your plan is working, my lady.
For how long, Rain?
Only the gods know.
What kind of god-made creatures such as this?
Perhaps they were not made by a god at all. However, a collection of our deepest, darkest desires brought to form by an evil spell.
They're getting louder. What are those that spots on the crest of the hill?
Whoa!
Ah! Who is it? Is it Warwick?
I don't know, but whoever it is, they're cleaving through the vampires as easily as a river flows down a mountain.
The vampires are crawling over each other to escape. Praise be, we are rescued. Open the gates. Open the gates. Let the warriors through.
I believe it is the barbarian the men refer to as Skull Crusher. The rest are unfamiliar to me.
They may have been strangers before, but they are now friends. Bert, you're welcome, sire.
Septima, I've brought you a gift in the form of an angel.
Was it she that made the sunlight?
The same.
Then she's a miracle.
She cast a spell, such that any novice cleric can perform.
You're a cleric. Why did you not perform it?
Be careful, my lady Septima. This is just as likely to be a demon who will strike us dead if we cross her.
Nonsense! What is the angel's name, Bert?
Archaea.
This Archaea rescued us from vampire herd. I wrote a song about her. Archaea. Archaea. What rhymes with Archaea?
She came to free ya.
Be best not to let her see ya.
Septima. Septima. Archaea has promised to free the whole realm from the vampires.
Do you believe she can do it?
I do.
Rot.
Well, will you save the realm for us?
Oh, no. I am not a fighter. I'm a man of peace. What does Warwick say?
Warwick sent us before him. He travels not far behind.
Well, you and he are warriors. And if you believe this maid can beat the vampires, perhaps all the rest of the soldiers do too. The men will soon give up if they do not have some courage put into them.
That will be another miracle.
It would not be a miracle at all.
A miracle, my friend, is an event which carries faith. They may seem very wonderful to people who witness them and very simple to those who perform them. It does not matter. If it confirms and creates faith, it is a miracle.
Even if she is a fraud?
Frauds deceive is an event which Christ's faith does not deceive.
Well, you are the lady of this castle, so you must be right. I am but a humble monk. I do not understand these matters at all.
That's all right, Father. I'm here to explain them to you.
Gentle Septima, God has sent me to crown you king on the throne of bones.
Wait, what?
You'll get used to it.
May I speak to you alone?
I shall guard the door.
Thank you, Bertie. I have heard good report of you, Septima.
You have. I thank you, but I think you have heard wrong.
People tell me that you're both the smartest fellow in the room and that when you die, your tomb shall read, "Here lies a decent fellow." This is high praise.
Such could be said of many people. I do not think your God possibly mean for you to crown me king.
Why not? You are a good person. These people will need a good king when the fight is over. Are you afraid? Yes, I'm here. What shall I say? I have a message for you from God.
Oh, no message, please. I'm sure that you need one of those big men with their armor that is too heavy for me, and their swords that I can hardly lift, and their muscles, they like fighting. I like telling stories, singing songs. I'm not built to be a king.
I will put courage in you.
But I don't want to have courage into me. Put courage into someone else and let them have the feel of fighting.
You must face what God has put on you. Come, let me imagine you on your throne.
Here we go. Look your feet at this poor beggar.
You are right. You're not a king yet.
I'm not such a fool as I look. I have my eyes open. If we will take the time to strategize, I know we can be victorious. This vampire are better at fighting than they were at thinking. Perhaps a treaty. One good treaty worse than good fights.
If the king of the damned wins, it is that they will make the conditions of the treaty, and then God help the realm. Septima, you must fight, whether you want to or not. I will lead the way for you.
Can't you just work more spells, more curse, and more things?
I will turn you into a king, and that'll be a miracle enough. Septima, listen to me. God is saying that you'll be the greatest king in the world. The vampires will fall to these and beg you to return to the lands in peace. Will you betray the realm and God?
Oh, if only I dared.
I will dare and dare again, and I will take back lands we lost. Will you dare with me?
We'll do it.
Warwick approaches.
He will not like this.
Why not?
He does not like surprises.
He does not like surprises that he didn't plan.
You are his friends. He would gladly lend you his support.
I'm happy to see that the present I sent was successful in freeing you, milady.
Thank you for sending our old friend. She endeavored to work a miracle here today.
Of course. Miracles seem to follow Archaea.
And now I will follow you, Warwick. I put my faith in Archaea. From here on, I think it the best that Archaea command with armies.
What? I command the armies. Am I not the captain? That is what we decided together.
You're my friend and my brother. But I believe there is only one way to win this one. And I will do what is the best for my people.
Your people? What is this? What is this?
God has chosen Septima to be the new king.
What's God? Who's God? Archaea's God? Septima's a bard. Will she sing at the vampires to make them flee? Will she rule with a song?
Perhaps she will. Perhaps that's what the realm needs. What now, my king?
Now we're going to Alfred where he holds river. We give him the 8 units.
And now, Warwick, will you join us at last?
Of course. I'd
would
hate to be left out.
If I get a kingdom to rule, how many levels will I go up?
2.
Awesome. I think that was the timer for the pizza.
We should go up to eat. I am starving.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
Why do you get to pick who the new king is?
Nobody had picked anyone yet, and Septima seemed like she would be a good king. Plus, it would be a fun twist to the story.
What if I wanted to be king?
Did you want to be king? You never said.
Not really.
Then what's the problem?
I just don't get why you think you get to decide.
You've had a problem with me since I got here. I wish I knew what it was.
You don't belong here.
In this basement?
In our group.
Do you think you're the first person to tell me I don't belong?
I don't care that you've had a hard life. You don't know any of us, and you just come in here and take over?
You don't know me either.
I know you're a control freak who has to have everything her way. Maybe that's why your parents didn't want you.
And this is why I didn't want to play.
You can leave at any time.
And that is why I'm going to stay and save your sorry butt. You said your friends were jerks?
I thought they weren't.
I'm not the bad guy here.
You know what I was thinking? I bet you're not gonna leave.
Why do you say that?
Because the kids that stay with Miss Newworth, they don't leave. He's right.
That's true. Most of them don't leave until they're all grown up. And even then they stay for the holidays.
Really?
Have you seen the wall of pictures below her stairs?
I've seen it, but I haven't really looked at it.
Those are all her foster kids. You'll probably end up meeting a few over the holidays. She always has a big party.
That sounds like fun.
You said you still see your dad. Why don't you live with him?
I did for a while, but then I couldn't.
Why not? Charlie.
What? She's her friend. Our friends allowed to ask questions?
Yeah, not interrogate.
Do you have any other friends you talk to?
It's hard to keep friends when you move a lot.
I don't have any other friends. Kids my age don't like me.
They're idiots.
Yeah, they are. So why don't you live with your dad again?
Charlie! I'm sorry!
It's all right, really. My dad is great. He just travels a lot for work. Sometimes he would have to leave me with a neighbor or a friend, but sometimes he would have to leave me on my own. One time he left for longer than expected and I ran out of food. I tried to get some and got caught.
You tried to steal?
Yep.
I stole gum once. My mom found out and made me give it back and apologize.
Did your dad do something like that?
He didn't get the chance. They took me away from him pretty much immediately.
He didn't get to explain or anything?
I was 8. They said it was neglect.
Are you mad at him?
Sometimes. He could have gotten me back by now. It would be nice if he made the effort, but he has a lot going on, so I understand.
People suck.
My dad doesn't suck. He's fun and he's funny. He's just really focused on his career.
Can we keep going now? I'd like to finish the game.
Right. Elmfret, brave elm, handsome elm, darling of all the ladies. Elmfret sits on the bridge's edge. What would the wood elf like to do?
Well, my soldiers are rested and ready, but am I able to cross the river yet?
Do you ask if the winds are still against you?
Yes.
The winds are still against you.
Well, until the wind changes its mind about me and my soldiers aren't going anywhere. And the vampires have the advantage.
That kind of thinking is why you're the battle master.
I'd like to station 6 soldiers at the bridge and 24 archers stretched along the banks of the river.
Roll. A small contingent of vampires heads your way across the bridge.
How many?
4.
I have a level 1 spell from my origin quest and some grease in my pack. I'd like to cast grease.
Cast a spell and roll the dice.
A bit of bacon, a smear of grease will have these vampires off their feet.
Roll. Well done. A small patch of grease appears on the bridge, coating it for 6 feet. The 4 vampires trying to get past slip, fall, and hit their heads. They are knocked unconscious.
My soldiers tie them up and carry them off.
Yeah, we're so back.
Almost as if someone planned it. I'd like to finish my journey to Elmfret.
Roll. Your horse steps in a hole and sprains his leg. You have to walk the rest of the way.
What do you want to do, Joan?
I say we keep going while we still have the advantage while we still have the element of surprise.
All right, you go on ahead, and I'll take Warwick on my horse. Wouldn't want to leave him to be attacked on his own.
You'll have to roll with disadvantage, though, because of the extra weight.
It's all right. It might take an extra roll or two, but we'll get there.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's roll.
West wind, change, curse you, change! You false wind, you willful wind!
Oh, look, there she goes.
Who, where? Vampires?
No, the kingfisher, like blue lightning. It flew into that bush.
A bird, is that all? I have the mind to throw you in the river.
Oh, look marvelously beautiful, that flash of blue. Look, there it goes again.
Where?
Just passing the reeds.
I see it.
You got mad at me yesterday when you weren't in time to see them. Aren't they lovely? Maybe I should try and catch one.
If I catch you trying to trap one of those birds, I'll put you in an iron cage for a month to teach you what a cage feels like, you horrible boy. Bluebird, bluebird, since I'm friend to thee, change thou winds for me. No, that's terrible.
Sir, a maid approaches in fine armor. Be she the woman the skull crusher wrote of?
Halt! Who goes there?
It is Archaea, sent from God and the would-be King Septima.
To me.
Be you the elf called Elmfret?
As you see, where are your troops?
They will be here shortly, but we are on the wrong side of the river. The vampires are on that side.
They're on both sides.
But we are to take back the land on that side. So how do we cross the river?
There's a bridge.
Then in God's name, let's cross the bridge and attack them!
It seems simple, but it cannot be done.
Who says so?
I say so. And older and wiser heads of mine are of the same opinion.
Then they're all fat heads making fools of us. Do you not know I'd bring you better help to come to any general, any town?
You have a rather high opinion of yourself.
No, not mine. I bring you help from God.
Is that all? You were just here a few days ago and said it cannot be done.
What? You jest. Which way to the bridge?
You are too impatient, Archaea. Come. Be quiet and listen. If I were in either of those folds with only 10 men, I could hold it off against a whole army. Those vampires are more than 10 times 10 to hold it against us.
They cannot hold them against God. I will take back those forts.
All in good time, but my men can't go by a way of bridge. We must go by water and take them by surprise on the north side.
Then make rafts.
The rafts are made, the men are boated. Now, we have to wait for God.
What do you mean? God is waiting for you.
Then let him send a westward wind then. My men can't go against both wind and current. I have prayed, but my prayers have gone unanswered.
I'm here.
Archaea, what is it?
It is good news. God will change the direction of the wind.
Does your God care so much for you, Archaea?
When I was a small child, I stumbled into the road. It was nearly trampled by horses. When 2 strong arms caught me up and held me tight, I looked up to see the most beautiful face I had ever seen. And behind him, wings spread like fire.
A god.
Yes. And he said, I have claimed you, Archaea. From this day forward, you are no longer alone. He brought me home, took me up as his own, taught me to harness his magic. Not long ago, he told me that some brave warriors needed my help to finish a quest.
So you came for us.
I came because he asked.
Sir? Sir?
What is it? The Kingfisher?
A kingfisher? Where?
No! The wind. The wind!
The wind has changed. Your God has answered. I am your knight, and you will lead the king's army.
The boats have put off. They're ripping upstream like anything.
We are just in time, I think.
Good. Now we are all here as it should be. You dared us to follow, then we dared you to lead. Make for the clashing of swords, we follow.
For my God and my friends.
For Archaea!
You said that if I needed the armor back, you would give it back. My armor is damaged beyond repair, and I'm taking too many hits. I need that armor.
That's not right. It's all right, Charlie. You can have the armor back.
He has to roll for it.
No, he doesn't. Archaea promised, and she doesn't go back on her word.
Whatever.
Great. Now she's vulnerable. What do we do? How can we help?
Circle around her.
I can't fight if you're surrounding me.
You could cast a spell. Call your god.
Is that it? Did we win?
They are running. Do we pursue?
Archaea, are you hurt, maid?
Nothing I can't handle. How's everyone else?
Warwick, you took a lot of hits before you got your armor back. Are you in need of attention?
No, I shall live. Septima, Amphoret.
I am unhurt, but out of arrows.
I think my shield arm is broken.
Let me hear you, my king. You'll find arrows in my pack elm.
What is next?
It is not over till the crown rests on the head of the new king.
Which means we need to seek out and destroy the king of the damned.
Where do you reckon we'd find the old viper?
Where he's most at home, of course.
On the throne of bones.
What do you think we should do, Battlemaster?
What do we know about the king of the damned? What are his weaknesses?
I think Pierce would know, due to him being part demon himself.
You mean my character is part demon?
Sure.
Sunlight. A stake in the heart.
Running water.
Holy water. Anything else?
He has to live near his coffin.
His coffin will be in his lair, and where a vampire placed his lair affects the land around it. In what way? Plants won't grow. There are more bats, rats, and wolves. So we'll have to be ready for that. And it's excessively foggy, so that might obscure the sunlight. How much time do you spend memorizing these manuals? Too much. I need you to go touch some grass. We can all go touch some grass as soon as we kick this mother out!
Okay. We get it. You're king now.
I got responsibilities, Jackie.
Okay. I say we take one final break before we kick this mother's beep. Let's all go touch some grass.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's up? You're acting weird.
You should have asked us before you invited her to play.
I thought you wouldn't mind. The others don't. They like her. Why do you hate her?
I don't hate her.
You're acting like you hate her.
I'm just mad, and I don't know how to stop being mad. It's like I've fallen off this anger cliff, and I'm picking up speed on the way down, and I don't know how to stop my fall.
You did learn something in physics last year.
I wasn't asleep the whole time.
You have to figure out why you're mad. It's the only way to stop the anger free fall.
Just off the top of my head, I'm mad at you for making this quest so complicated. I'm mad that the summer is ending. I'm mad that I have to go back to school. I hate school so much. I hate that this new person is in our group when it's just supposed to be us, spending the last days of summer together. I hate that you guys like her so much when I don't want her here. I hate how I'm treating her. I hate how I'm feeling. I hate that you are mad at me.
That's it. Let it out, baby.
I really hate that you just said that.
First of all, I'm not mad at you.
And second?
I don't have anything else. Did your free fall of anger stop?
Maybe.
Okay. Because I think I've got a solution to all your problems.
I'm listening.
We kill Archaea.
What?
Yeah, and then Joan leaves and everything goes back to normal.
No way. You can't just kill off her character. It's so sad, and that makes me angry too, because how can I be mad at someone who is so sad? And I'm realizing that you really weren't going to kill Archaea, and you said that just to make me say what I just said.
I'm a diabolical genius.
I can think of other names for you.
Don't.
I've been a jerk.
And there he is.
Dang it, Marcus. I thought that we agreed that you weren't going to therapize me anymore.
Somebody has to benefit from my years of therapy.
I think your therapist will be shocked just to learn how much you pay attention.
Don't tell him. I don't want him to think he's winning.
So, do I have to apologize to her or something? I don't like apologies.
No, that'd be uncomfortable for all of us. Just be nicer.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Hey, she's pretty cool though, right?
She's not cool.
No, she's cool.
Fine, yes, cool. Bossy, though.
Assertive. I'm thinking about getting some walkie-talkies.
You are pathetic.
Agree to disagree.
Plan.
There are
Lots of moving pieces, but we think we can figure out a way to pool our resources.
Obviously, most of our resources are depleted, except for Arkea's, so we're going to need to lean heavily on her. But Warwick has held back a couple of things.
Yeah, he's a jerk like that. Or so I've been told once or twice.
Dogs tend to take on the personalities of their owners.
Ouch.
It's just a scientific fact.
Warwick wants to end this war, so however he can help, he will.
That is good to know. First thing, though, Archaea has to heal Septima.
Let's go.
Well, this is it.
I just want you guys to know that whatever happens today, it has been
Nope.
What?
We aren't doing that.
What?
What you were just about to do.
Archaea, Warwick, Bert, Alfred, and Septima stand before the throne of bones. The king of the damned sits proudly on the seat. On his head is a crown made of rubies and bones. In his hands is a skull. He looks at the warriors and is unimpressed. Oh no, please don't hurt me. Please, I beg of you. Do they think they are powerful enough to defeat me? Oh, I agree. They are pitiful. Do you think just because you have made it past my guards and wards that you will find me easy prey? He rises from the throne and approaches the warriors. Come do your worst. Joan, what do you want to do?
I would like to create an anti-magic field.
If you do that, that means you can't use any magic. None of you guys can.
We know. Everybody's in agreement, right?
Mm-hmm. This is the only way we can defeat him. He's too powerful.
Cast the spell and roll the dice.
I wrote it down here.
Let's all do it together.
Feel
Feel the strength within these nerves.
Ah!
Preposterous.
Ah!
The field worked. He has no magic.
Ha!
Not for long.
No! Be careful, Septima!
Away!
Catch you!
Die!
You first! Hey, are you mad?
Let her be, she can fight her own battle. It is done at last.
What happened to him?
He turned to dust and disappeared.
Just one last thing to do. Are you ready, my king?
Are you all in agreement?
Just take the crown.
Are you sure? Your friendship means to me more than a crown.
Blast you, what? No one deserves it more than you, my king.
Now that we've settled that,
Who should go get the crown?
I think I
no.
should get it.
Akia, I have the magic arm.
Who asked about the arm?
I will be the one crowning Septima, so I should go grab the crown.
No,
But I have the magic arm.
First of all, you took my role in commanding the armies. I think I should get it.
Did I mention my magic arm?
Yes, and we don't care.
I will be the one crowning
Settle down, settle down. You performed rather splendidly out there.
Hand it over, Shadow Mage. It's ours bestowed by right of conquest.
Okay.
Let all present gather and bear witness to the coronation of the realm of Galdum. Lady Septima, who was won by honorable deeds in combat, present herself to claim the crown and the throne. Will you honor these claims?
We will.
You must swear an oath.
Here do I swear fealty and protection to the realm of Galdum, in needs or in plenty, in peace or in war, in living or in dying, in this ways. And in all others, I will strive to govern this kingdom wisely. So say I, Septima Downfin.
Now I, Archaea, crown you king of Galdum.
All hail King Septima!
Long live the king!
If only my lady mother were here to see this.
We've completed the quest, Shadow Mage, and our vows come to an end. But before we go, there was a small matter of coins you promised.
Oh, yes. Yourself, the barbarian, and the elf will find that coins have already been placed at your homes. I wish you a safe and a wonderful journey home. But Archaea is not going anywhere.
And why not?
She is far too powerful. Isn't that right, Septima?
I don't know what's happening to me. Friend, help me.
Septima, what is wrong?
You've all played your roles so perfectly. Warwick, you were the wild card. I thought that maybe you'd catch on by the end, but you were just as clueless as the rest of them.
Septima, what did you do to her?
Why, I only did what Archaea's God said was going to happen. I made Septima the most powerful king the realm has ever known!
We cast an anti-magic spell. Your magic should not work here.
And it won't, but a magic artifact will.
It's the crown. Get it off her!
In all of your studying on the king of the damned, you never once thought to look into the crown he wears. Had you done your research, you would have found that only a demon could wear the crown. Had Warwick taken it, you might have been okay. Until the curse took over and made him just as bad as the last king. But a bard? I'm afraid your Septima is nothing more than a little bird trapped in a cage. But who controls the crown, you might be asking? Well, I'll tell you. The first hands that have touched it after it's been freed from the last king. These very hands right here, in fact. And he who controls the crown controls the realm.
It won't work. You just cast an anti-magic spell.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. A spell doesn't work, but a magic object does.
If the artifact was already created and in the space, yeah.
But when the Demon King died, he didn't have any magic, and he was wearing the crown.
That's because the crown transfers its magic to its wearer. Like, when you cast your spell, take the magic from the king and put it back into the crown. Now, since Septima's a bard and not a demon, the magic won't transfer to her. The magic is still in the crown, except the crown is now controlling Septima.
Oh my God, Marcus!
I don't make the rules.
So, did anyone bring a magic object into the room?
Great. Any other ideas?
The anti-magic field doesn't work on a god.
How does that help us?
Or can you call on a god?
Divine intervention!
That's a spell, and you can't use a spell right now. The Shadow Mage calls his guards into the room, and they begin to surround you.
Elmfret draws their sword and attacks.
Roll. She misses and is taken captive.
Archaea calls upon her god for assistance.
Her god does not hear her. One of the guards attacks with a sword.
Archaea blocks.
The block is unsuccessful, and she is stabbed, taking a hit of 2.
What are you down to?
I have 3 hit points left.
I attack with Divine Strike.
Well done. You knock one of the guards back, but another takes his place.
I use Divine Strike again.
You miss and are taken captive.
Oh, my turn, but I'm out of everything. Ooh, I'll attack with daggers.
I think our curse is back.
Your daggers are knocked out of your hands, and you are taken captive. The guards begin to bring in pieces of wood and build a large pyre in the middle of the room.
There isn't anything I can do? Seriously?
You guys all get one more turn, and then saving throws to see if you can free Septima's mind from the crown.
What if Archaea surrenders?
What if she does?
Can she barter for Septima's life?
Try it.
Time to die, Archaea. It really has been a pleasure working with you. The people will lament you, rest assured. If only there was some way to change this outcome. I know. Just sign a piece of paper stating that you brought the curse down upon the people just so you could free them from it. Tell them that God does not speak to you and that you made it all up. After all, didn't you?
No!
But where is your God now?
I don't know.
He can rescue you if he really wanted to. Perhaps you're not as special as you think.
I have never thought I was special, but it seems that you do. So, I'll make you a deal. Take me in exchange for Septima. I am stronger and more powerful than she is. You must place the crown on my head. Just think of what you could accomplish through me.
No! Take
don't
my
do
arm,
it!
please!
Swear it on your God.
I swear.
Give me that. Goodbye, Archaea. There's no use fighting it. It'll have you soon enough. What? Where are you going?
To burn and burn this crown with me. You forgot who you were dealing with. I am not just a cleric. I am the daughter of a god.
No!
What just happened?
Is she dead? Are you dead?
No, she can't be. Roll again, Joan.
That's not how the game is played, Marcus. You don't keep rolling until things go your way. The roll is the roll. It can't be changed.
So is it over? Is that the quest?
Yeah, you beat the king of the damned. You appointed a new king. You saved the realm and beat the Shadow Mage. That's it.
Thanks for... I think I'm gonna just...
I didn't know. I'm so...
No,
There has to be something we can do.
it can't end like that.
She rescued us.
I only
door's open.
Who's going in?
Not me.
Coward.
I'm a murderer, Marley.
I can hear you guys.
Joan! Hi. We came to see how you're doing.
I'm fine.
She's lying. That can't possibly be true.
Just get in there, guys. Hey, so we meet again.
What do you want?
You left kind of abruptly and you didn't give us a chance to...
What?
What he's trying to say is that the quest feels incomplete.
Like there's something more we need to do.
Oh,
Whoa.
we thought we could try erase the dead spell.
Or bring Archaea back as a ghost if you'd like.
But none of those ideas feel right. They seem wrong.
And your ideas are always so awesome?
I deserve that.
No, you do not. It is a game. I'm sorry Archaea died, but it was your choice.
Okay, Jack, you can stop.
I'm not done. It was your choice, and it showed what kind of person you are.
The
So-
kind we want to be friends with.
So, if it's not too weird,
And even if it is,
we would like to have a short
Very short.
memorial service for Archaea.
If that's all right with you.
I guess.
Archaea was brave. She showed Elmferet that a true leader does not wait for others to follow them. They do things because it is right, not because it is popular. I honor her.
Archaea was kind. She looked past Bert's exterior and saw the person he was on the inside. She showed him that he was fighting for something greater than just himself. I honor her.
Archaea was bossy, but she showed Warwick that you don't have to do everything on your own. And sometimes the best place to be is with your friends. I honor her.
Archaea was encouraging. She believed in Septima when Septima did not believe in herself. Now Septima will go on to be the best ruler the realm has ever seen because of Archaea. I honor her.
Archaea was strong. She faced some tough situations and some bad people, but she never gave up. She never stopped fighting, even when everything seemed impossible. I honor her.
Archaea was loyal. She stuck by people even if they didn't deserve it. She would walk through fire for you, and she would never stop fighting for the people she cared about. Never.
Archaea was great, but all the wonderful things about her, they came from you. And I know that you're sad that she's gone, but we're here. And
It's funny how you keep showing up.
funny or awesome?
It's early days still.
That's what friends do.
What?
They show up.
I printed up some character sheets and Charlie bought some of his books.
It's time to build some new characters.
It's very cathartic.
And while you're doing that, we'll try to help with these boxes.
So, what sort of character do you want to build?
You can't be a box.
Wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Better hurry up, because you only have a day and a half until the Golden Mustache of Filigree Thumbkins quest starts Tuesday after school.
A quest for a golden mustache? Really?
These stories write themselves. Joan, the quest needs you. Will you heed the call?
What else I got going on today?
You
soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down.